I hope that establishes what the stream's about. Followed up by Lucy. You can't follow up. Oh my god. I need to say now that it's over. It's funny as fuck. That's so funny. Racing a slightly earlier start because I want to be awake. Wednesday, we had a bad time in Khan Academy because I was really tired, and that compounded on things being a bit unfortunate when Kent Burst was trying to break my computer a little bit, which I don't think it ever shows up in stream. You might get some, you might notice like a lag or something. Maybe that's what shows up on stream, but you don't really see, my monitor shutting off and OBS breaking necessarily. So I guess that's good for you. It's good for you. But yeah, well, we're like the mood that I brought in with Cooking by the Book featuring Little John is like really broken with with Lucy, and I've let it go for too long. Some Nothing More. This now this will get me in the good mood, definitely. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the You Must Read reminder and keep that present for when we need it. But I noticed today that I didn't update the con counts when we left last time. We've gone up to approximately 6.97% with the 2 units that we had from grammar on Wednesday. So we're going to be starting up the 6th grade curriculum today. So let's get it set up and ready to go. And we have it here with the salad finger ass guy up in the upper left. Inside us. Inside us. Okay. Oh yeah, and I didn't even fucking do the zoom in last time too. Okay, so let's... Oh shit. I need to click in the right spot. I think that's our zoom, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be beginning the 6th grade, which, as noted, we've only had one overlap task at all with the other ones. Now, would it be faster to do just unit tests to completely break down everything? Yes, we talked about that previously, but we are going to keep it going with the quiz approach. Wait, I wonder. There we go. Fuck you with your chat GPT bullshit, Khan Academy. It's gone now. I also did it to the donation thing because, again, until they get rid of chat GPT integration, because that doesn't help education. If anything, it's going to hurt it because it's not intelligence. So as a quick rant, just a very quick one, calling it artificial intelligence at all gives it so much more credit than it deserves, because it doesn't deserve any of it. It's not intelligence at all. It's pattern recognition and copy pasting. It is ChatGPT, OpenAI, all those things. They are not artificial intelligence. They are algorithmic generators of text and images. It's all that it is. There's no consciousness. There's no thinking. It's not sentient. It's not artificial intelligence. And maybe there we go to the term artificial general intelligence. I don't care. It's not artificial intelligence. Can't come up with new terms to appropriate other ones just to make the tech bros feel powerful for what's been created. Algorithmic generators. That's what I'm going on. So. It's a good time for this part of the song to hit, I think. It's such a bummer that these don't survive into the recordings, into the VOD, the music, because you don't know. That's fine. I don't really fucking care. In fact, I think it's cool. Okay. So the double number line shows that 1 kilogram of chocolate costs $4. Okay. Which table represents the cost per kilogram then? Well, this is doing a great job. That started out great. 25 times 4 is down 120. And the last thing that I do is bling you down. I didn't notice the X there. Was John Imagine Dragons pulling a straight edge movement thing? In that case, I respect. I was actually thinking earlier today that it's difficult to, like, as someone who doesn't imbibe, it's a little bit difficult to, like, socialize with new people where I live, because socializing where I live is primarily sports, which I don't really give a shit about, and alcohol, which I don't enjoy. So it's like, whatever. I have my friends. I don't need more, but I was thinking about it today. But so 4 pies will require 14 kilograms of apples. So what are we doing? Select number 9 shows other values of pies. Well, that would mean every 2 would be 7 kilograms. So we need 2 and 7. Cool. There are 2 tasks for every 8? Wait, hold on. Okay, so let's go forward just here. So there's so here they want us to do this one and then this one because the 2 is perfectly visible. So we would be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 whiskers. So then you just cut everything in half. Badass. I would be your scarecrow. I decided to listen to the lyrical music because I haven't listened to it in like a week. So I wanted to listen to my music, the lyrical kind. Although there's also going to be like some Homestuck music and some of the other tracks from the Good Ambiance playlist, because those are still very nice. 4 seconds, 36 meters. Sea turtle be kind of fast, though. How far can sea turtle swim? In 3 seconds. So here, we'll just do the immediate exchange. Let's bring out the drawing tool. Hey, it's working. Right? Yeah, you can see my cursor, too. All right, so if we divide everything by 4, we get this. So then if we multiply that by 3, we'll get this. So 27. But that wasn't wrong. Makes quilts from blue and purple pieces of fabric. Diagram shows the ratio of blue to purple. Okay. So then we have, it's a 3-to-5 ratio. The table shows the number of purple pieces and the number of total pieces that Kenzie will need to make her 2 quilts based on the ratio. Excuse me. So if purple is our 5, so here we would have, so here, if we're referring to the total, this means that we have, this would be the blue stacked onto the side, which means then our total would be 8 pieces. So our purple to total ratio, I spelled purple so wrong, oh my gosh. Our purple to total ratio is 5 to 8. So we can use this ratio instead of the 3 to 5 ratio to process what's going on here. For example, everyone remembers that 7 times 8 is 56, which means 7 times 5, 35, should be the number of pieces that goes into A. From there, we all know that 4 times 5 is 20, so 4 times 8 being 32 would, that's a 2. There's the 3, would be what we put into the total here. And we can further confirm that the previous ratio does exist. So if we observe the 3 to 5 ratio, if we say that this is 35 with a times 7, that would mean that this is 21. And it does turn out that 21 plus 35 is 56. And then if we say that this is 20, with the times 4, this would be 12, and indeed 12 plus 20 is 32. So it still works. We don't need to really process with the blue and do addition. We can modify our ratio. Are we really with the 8-minute? Oh no, it's more. It's like 13-minute cascade. That's okay. Cascade's a fucking bop. So we need 35 and then 32. Very nice. Finley makes one batch of her favorite shade of orange paint by mixing these paint amounts: 5 liters of yellow paint and 3 liters of red paint. How many batches of orange paint can Finley make if she has 21 liters of red paint? Finley has all the yellow paint that she needs. Okay, well, that's going to be 7 batches, because 3 times 7 is 21. So if we have enough yellow paint, assumably, then that means that there would be 7 batches that can be. Yeah, okay. Wendy thinks the perfect chocolate chip cookie has 35 chocolate chips for every 5 cookies. Cookie Club makes cookies with 100 chocolate chips for every 15 cookies. What will Wendy think about the chocolate in Cookie Club's cookies? That there's too much chocolate. There's too much. And we can confirm this. So here, if we, without even going all the way down, we have 5, there's 35 as the ideal. And then here, if we divide these by 3, which is unfortunate for this guy right here, but if we divide this by 3, we'll get 5, and then we will get, from here, let's see, 99 is divisible. Oh, is it actually this one? I fucked up. Because this divided by 3 is like 99 is pretty close, and that would be about this. In fact, it would be this exactly, which means that for every 5 cookies there is 2 little chocolate. But let's also confirm the other way. We can scale this up. So if we do 35 times 3, 5, 9, add 1. Yep, and we get that confirmed that there is just 5 too few chocolates. Is this like a soda? A seltzer? 136 grams of carbon dioxide for every 20 liters of water. So here the intent for this one is to divide then by 20. So let's do that. Let's divide by 20. By long division. No, I'm not doing long division. We'll start up this way to make the process easier. So we can't take a full 10 because that's just not going to work out evenly. However, if we do take a 10, we might make our process a little bit easier because if we take a 10, we'll have 13.6 divided by 2. And that is pretty convenient because this I'm more willing to actually chug through with some long division. So we're going to cross that out. We're going to put a decimal place right there. And so then as we go to do this, we can get a fat 6 in there, and then we get an 8. So there we go. So let's record that. Okay. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm not actually sorry. Yeah, I did math correctly. So going from there, it then wants us to multiply that by 8. So let's just do that. Let's not think. Let's just do a fat times 8. So 64 raised to 6. 48. 48 plus 6. 54? Yeah? Yeah. 54.4. Hell yeah. Which is established. It's a 1 to 2 ratio. So 12 for 24 makes sense. 18 for 36 also makes sense. 24 to 48, well, it would be 24 to 48. So C doesn't, I need to check this one. And 30 to 60, it says 3. I should read, shouldn't I? Maybe I do need to put the reminder back up here, shouldn't I? Cascade's still ripping. All right. That might be a decent ratio. You need to put fucking okay. We'll state this real quick. Also, another controversial opinion at the top of the aqueous zero beam stream. More garlic in your sauce. You hear me? More garlic in your sauce. More. All of it. As much garlic as possible. Make your sauce 1-to-1 cherry tomatoes. And garlic. Okay? Make it roasted garlic. Put that garlic onto a baking tray. Put a little bit of oil, neutral oil, something with a high temp, right? A little bit neutral oil, some salt, some pepper. Bake that shit in that oven. However long, whatever temperature you feel like. And more garlic, goddamn. More. I also put a limiter so that I don't spike the mic as much. I don't know. I seem to be spiking a lot. I think I need to turn down the gain a little bit, or I just need to speak more softly. I need to stop getting as excited about garlic. So if you divide these by 3, you get 5 to 2. If you divide this by 3, you get an unbalanced situation. But we'll divide everything by 5, right? So that we still have the same conversion. And this number here is less than 2, right? This is going to be, 1.8? So, Raphael sauce, too little garlic. Skimping. Excuse me. Skimping on the garlic. I think that'll be good. I can't do math. What did I get wrong? I divided by 5. This is less. I divided this by 3. How did I fully fuck that up? Like, did I really? Like, how did it get that bad? Divide 15 by 3, you get 5. Divide 6 by 3, you get 2. Divide 25 by 5, you get 5. Divide 9 by 5, you get 1.8. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why didn't it do what I need to? Because, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did I do? Why doesn't this... Because No, I'm fucking dumb. I'm not dumb. I misunderstood. What's going on here is that I made the wrong side the comparison. Since it's 5 to 1.8, there is more cloves per sauce being represented in Raphael's sauce. Raphael's sauce is better than Emily's. That's where I fucked up. What I should have done is gotten the second side of the comparison to be the same number, or simply flip. I could have said sauce to cloves, and that would have done something similar, but I feel like I would still made the same exact fuck up. So when it came to this one, so we got to be very careful with that one. To acknowledge, like, what is it that we actually want to see coming out of this, and what does that ratio actually mean? Because since I fucked up this one, it's the last one. I have to take this L and I have to redo it because they won't let me hit try again. You see, so I'll have to redo the quiz. That's a good place to fuck up. To acknowledge what is going on a little bit more deeply. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. So let's not fuck up again. Burger Bomb makes a dipping sauce by mixing 4 spoonfuls of honey with 1 spoonful of mustard. Sandwich Towel makes a dipping sauce by mixing 8 spoonfuls of honey with 2 spoonfuls of mustard. Which dipping sauce has a strong mustard flavor? They're exactly the same sauces. There are two correct answers. A gray crayon is made with 5 milliliters of black wax for every 6 milliliters of white wax. Which of the following wax mixtures will create the same shade of gray? If you do 10, you need to multiply by 2, so 12. Nope. 15, you need to multiply by 3. 18 would be correct. 35, you need to multiply by 7. 6 times 7 is 42. Stop highlighting, goddamn. Just click the goddamn box, thank you. Times 4 would be not that. Times 9 would be not that. So just confirming. Don't want to get another one wrong in the same quiz set. A bike shop has 11 red bikes and 3 blue bikes and 4 orange bikes and 12 silver bikes. Complete the ratio. For every 1 orange, there are 3 silver. Because that would be divide by 4, divide by 4. Jack needs 22 crew members for every 2 ships he manages. So 11 crew for every 1. So that means we have 55 and then 121. LaShawn makes scrambled eggs with 3 spoonfuls of salsa for every 2 eggs. Scrambled eggs. Did I say salsa? Because there's salsa on the next. No, so there is salsa. I did not acknowledge scrambled eggs in my mind at all. There's no acknowledgement of that. Gilberta adds 7 spoonfuls of salsa for every 5 eggs. Which has the stronger? Well, they won't have the same because these are all prime numbers. So that's going to be a problem. Let's just run it all the way through. Let's just do the most basic thing. We want to know the stronger salsa, so if we reduce eggs to 1, we'll have an exact statement of which one has more salsa representation. 3 divided by 2 would be 1.5 spoonfuls of salsa for every 1 egg. If we divide this one by 5, then we'll get the 1 egg measure, and then 7 divided by 5 is really 1 and 2/5, which is 1.4. So, LaShawn's eggs have more salsa per egg. Just a little bit. You're really not giving me proficient in that? Man, fuck you. You fucking asshole. Alright, Wendy. Your fucking cookies. I remember this one. The Cookie Club. It has a little too little. Because you need 105. Let's make sure the fucking numbers are the same, though, because I don't really remember. 35 times 3. It is the goddamn same one, so... Fuck you. Well, I remember this one, too. This is the exact same one. Raphael has the correct amount of garlic because there's a little bit more. Fuck you. Let's also do the same sort of thing. We want to confirm garlic to here. So we would want to get these 2. We need these 2 to be the exact same number. So we can get that by dividing by 2 and then dividing by 3. Or we can just do the flat divide. Or we can multiply up to a common multiple. 6 and 9 both have common multiples at 18. So let's do that. 15 times 3 is 45. 25 times 2 is 50. So Raphael has more cloves per liter of sauce. And I saw this one too. So now that I've seen every fucking question, there's no modulation. You're not changing the numbers for any of these. Is there literally only 4 fucking questions? There is. Colin, I get it. There's a lot of questions going on here, but don't make me redo do all of the same questions again if I've seen them before. Right? It's a waste of everyone's time. If you only got 4 questions and I've already seen them all, there's no learning. It's just remembering the answer. The correct thing would have been just thinking straight and not being inaccurate with my analyses. Because we need to be making sure that we're making the steps in our ratios to be able to pinpoint the exact comparison that we're actually looking for. And I didn't do that. Didn't do that. Okay. For every 6 adult camels, there are 5 baby camels. I'm turning down the gain a little bit, I think. I want to turn it down a little bit more so I can talk up and yell a little bit. There we go. Now I'm not hitting my limiter amount as much. Yeah, that's better. Yep. Yeah, no, we're still good. 6, there's 5. There are a total of 44 adult and babies. So So that means here. So here becomes the big thing, right? The total of these is 11, right? So that means that adult to total is 6 to 11, and no, you can still tell. Baby to total is 5 to 11. Excuse me. So that's what's going to go there. So then if we take these up to 44 as the total, we just need to multiply these by 4. It should be fine. So this should be 20, and this should be 24, which does add the 44. So let's put it through. Cool. This is true. In terms of the exact conversions, 1 imperial inch is exactly the same length as 2.54 centimeters. That exact length was standardized some point in the past. I don't fucking remember when exactly. But it used to not be exact. It used to be, I know, much more fucked up conversion, but I've looked it up as like 3 months ago, I think. And it's exact. It's kind of wild that it's literally exact. That's just 2. Come on. And if we're going to 10, we're just going to skip from 1 to 10 and just go 25.4. A bricklayer is building a wall. Each layer of the wall has the same number of bricks. The points on the following coordinate plane show how many bricks he used to make 2, 3, and 4 layers of wall. So every one is 50. Cool. Oh, that's actually... Okay. There are 24 teams at a soccer tournament. In all, 12 teams wore red shirts, 6 wore blue, 4 wore orange, and 2 wore white shirts. The ratio of teams wearing orange to blue. Let's see, where's orange? Orange was 4, blue was 6, so we would want 2 to 3 for that one. Orange to blue, 4 to 6 or 2 to 3. The ratio of teams wearing red to the total number of teams. That's a 1 to 2, and then teams wearing white to total. There's 2, 24, 1 every 12. There are about 454 grams in a pond. There are 16 ounces. Oh, it says pound, not pond. Fuck. There is no reconciliation that will put me in my place. and I'm constantly failing you. Tell me now. 454 grams in a pound, 16 ounces in a pound. How many grams in exactly 1 ounce? This is just a unit conversion in this ratio, so let's go ahead and just perform this as a normal unit conversion. We have reduced space because all of this space over here is clickable, which is bullshit still. I'm mad about it. But because we want to know how many grams are in 1 ounce, so we're going to put grams in the numerator and say 1 pound. From there to perform the conversion, we're going to do 1 pound divided by our 16 ounces. The pound unit cancels out, and we realize, oh, it's just 454 divided by 16. As we see, the number is going to be greater than 1, but not by that much. So it's just going to be that. I don't really need to do the math for this one to know that that's going to be true. Because, like, damn boy, he's thick. But let's do a little bit, I guess. But do I want to? That's the question. Let's reduce these by 8 because I don't like dividing by 6, not by 8, but by 2. Because I don't like dividing by 16s, but dividing by 8s are much more natural to me. So I can take this. I want to reduce everyone by 2. Turn that into an 8, and that's going to be a 2, and then 54 divided by 2 is 27. So 2, 27. So that's more unfortunate. Because yes, I can't take out any other 2s. 2s are the only numbers in common that the 8 has, because 8 is simply just 3 2s multiplying. So here we can then engage our long division. But so this is already giving, that's not that 2. But so we'll have this here. We will go to the 22 mark, and we'll be able to fit in almost 3, but not quite. Talk about 28 gamers. But so actually, upon noticing that the largest that we can get in there is 2 because of 16, we're actually done this problem. Right, multiple choice. It's great that way. But so that would be 16, which means we have a remainder of 6. So we're talking 67. From there, 8 indeed, because that would be 64. From there, we'll have a remainder of 3. And now we're talking 30. Almost 4, can't go there. So 3, confirmed. We're just further confirming this, right, at this point. So that's going to be, well, I just did long division. Shit! I'm wasting space. So I don't have a lot. So the 24 is going to leave me with a 6. We'll bring down another 0. We're shy of 8, so we got to go to 7. And from there, 7 times 8, we all know is 56. So we're going to have a remainder of 4. We bring down one more 0, and we finally have the finish at flat 5. Yeah, so again, we were able to logically this out otherwise, because we knew that based on the unit conversion, we were doing 6, and we're going to do 454 divided by 16, which will be a number greater than 1, of course, but not nearly as great as 7,000. And we know that this is perfectly fine because we're talking grams. There's no kilogram conversion or anything like that. This is good. And even if there was a kilogram conversion, it would be 28,000. So that was good. 11 questions. Well, at least we know all the answers from that one exercise set, right? I wonder how much this current mosaic allows the shirt to be visible. You can see that it says Big Sippy. Well, if you know that's what it says. I'm wearing the Brindaniel Big Sippy shirt. It's very nice. Whenever I get shredded, this is going to be a great shirt. Because it shrunk just a little bit in the wash. So it's a wee bit tight, which means when I get fucking shredded, it's going to look great. It's going to look great. they might get softer again. No, it's just, why is it acting that way? That's so weird. Okay. I touched again. It's back up again. I don't know why. The Stone Series GG software seems to not really operate that 100% perfectly when you touch the gain settings. If you have yourself like a box. That's okay though. Okay. I really wish that. Okay, so here's another thing, Khan Academy. Get Harry Potter the fuck out of your questions. Get it the fuck out. By continuing to include by continuing to include Harry Potter in here, you're inadvertently, but possibly overtly, supporting a fucking turf. So stop, just fucking get them out of here. We don't. You can literally do the same fucking thing, but with different goddamn names. Larry and Greglina. Greglina. Larry. Greglina. Changed all the names. Now it's not fucking Harry Potter. Is that easy? Okay. Now I guess I should answer the question, right? Okay. So if we're talking total, then we want to go Larry the total. No, we want Greglina the total because we want to know Greglina's amounts. So Greglina has 5 spells in the mix. If you go to total, we're talking 5. We have 4, which means it's a 5 to 9 ratio. So if we want this to be 45, we just multiply it all by 5. So Greglina's got 25 spells. Is the pig's name Peggy? I thought it was just Piggy. I don't know my Kermit lore. Kermit's favorite iced tea uses 15 bags for every 2 liters of water. Peggy made a 12-liter batch of iced tea with 90 bags, tea bags, that is. Peggy and Kermit keep the bags in the water the same amount of time. That's good science. Okay. Okay, so the strength level is tea bags to water. So here we have a 15 to 2 versus a 90 to 12. For simplicity, well, I guess we can divide this in half, say 45 to 6, and then I can multiply this by 3, which would also be 45 to 6. So it turns out they end up having the same amount for this one. And making sure that I did that right. Yes, 15 times 3 is 45. Yeah. So again, we want to compare the bags if the amount of water is the same. So we have a perfect match for that one. A gallon of moo milk costs $5.12. What is the price in dollars of an 8-ounce glass of moo milk? Oh, well, and okay, you gave me that. Okay. So what they're asking for is me to take 512 and divide it by 128. But then multiply that 8 per 1 glass. Because here in the unit conversion, right, we can kind of skip this because originally started as 512 per 1 gallon, but but the gallon is exactly equivalent to 128 ounces. So similar to last time where we had to divide 1 and then did 1 over 16, we can actually just skip that. So this is what we have going. So we can do a couple simplifications before I actually engage in the full converting process. For example here, so again, if we simplify this all the way down, we would get the price per 1 ounce, and then we would multiply that by 8. Because of where the numbers are, I'm thinking it might be B, but just make sure that I don't press enter, or I'm going to unclick it. But I'm thinking it's B just because, you know, times 4 times 8 is 32. But let's actually perform this. For here, I want to do like a simple converting here. Now, 128, is that one of our... I don't think that's one of our multiples of 2, because we have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Actually, yeah, so 128 is actually, there it is actually 7 2s. So I'm actually going to write that down. 2 to the 7th power, because 8 is 2 to the 3rd power. So using properties of exponents, which a 6th grader does not have access to, but I don't fucking care. I don't want to do I don't want to do it. Means that we're actually only going to need to divide by 4 2s through the exchange of crossing these out, which means instead we can do 512 divided by 2, 4, 8, 16. And so, with that, 250 with a 6. I turned that into time. Whoops. There we go. Oh, I'm still writing in red. Okay. 256. Wait. Well, yeah, I'm expecting this to fully work out. Because 256 is 128 times 2. So I didn't think about it with the 512. God, I could have done this all whole time. No, damn. Two, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 5, 12. No. No, that's not right. No. Because if it's 64, that times 2 is 128. 128 times 2 would be 256. Did I say 512? I'm fucking dumb. God damn. Fuck. Shit. 256. 256 is my 8. 256 is 8. And 9 is the 512. No, it's not 7. It's 8. It's 8. We just said it's 8, which means 2 to the 5th. It is this one. All that work for something that I thought of earlier. Wanted to confirm. Needed to confirm. Needed to confirm. Needed to keep doing it. Needed to confirm. Okay. At least we've had some new problems this time around. At the newest animated movie, for every 9 children, there are 4 adults. There are a total of 39 children and adults at the movie. How many children at the movie? So, total. Sorry. But that's going to be a 13. We want to know children, so we have 13. 39 will be times 3, rather. So 27. I've been here for way too fucking long. It's nearly an hour. I haven't finished the fucking first unit. I'm dumb. Dumb. Terrible. Dumb. Shit. It's always just multiply by 2 and divide by 10. Literally every time. So I need to multiply these by 3. And that makes sense. Because take a 2 away from 24, we get 12. Bring that 2 to the 3, we get 6. 6 times 12 is 72. Why? So 1.5 again. Well, we're not dividing this time, are we? I think we can still do that. Multiply it by 10, divide by 2. Oh, it's also just 15. 15 times 5 is 75, so it'll be 7.5, yeah. You can fit in 2 of these, two 1.5s in every space that a 3 could fit. So here to create 18, 18 would be 6 3s. Therefore, we have 12 1.5s. So here, since it's 1 per 1.5, and that's what we're doing so far, that means that we're going to do 12 cupcakes in that case. And here, it wants us to do this times 18, but instead I'm going to multiply it just by 9 so I can do 3. Because again, we have that 2 goes to 3. So if we use the 2 to 3, to get 18, we just need times 9, which means 27 here. Let's skip our Hamilton. Jill can make 50 flashcards every 20 minutes. Nice job. Well, let's just, so we're doing minutes to cards. So the more basic one would be 2 to 5. So if we want the 5 to turn into a 30, it's a times 6. Times 6 to get to the 30, which means we should have 12 minutes for the 30. And then under that same exchange, if we want to get the 36, it means that we are going to be taking the 2 and multiplying that by 18. 5 times 18 is not something that I immediately have in my memory, but I do know that 9 times 10 is 90. So, nope, get that 1 out of here. And again, we can do that because we're talking 18 times 5 And 18 is just 9 times 2 times 5. And then by the associative property, we can do that. So I should be right. Badass. We have 2 correct answers. Patrick's favorite shade of purple paint is made with 4 milliliters of blue paint for every 3 milliliters of red paint. Okay, and these are all blue to red. Okay, so I'm just going to record real quick that we have a 4 to 3 mixture. That's blue to red. So this would be wrong. This would be right. This is wrong. This would be times 5, which works. This would be times 3, which doesn't. The biggest thing that also tells the wrong ones is that in each of the wrong ones in this case, they have more red paint than they do blue paint, but that is incorrect. According to Greg, perfect cherry pies have a ratio of 240 cherries to 3 pies. I needed to move the media player on my end. It was in the way. How many cherries does Greg need for 15 perfect cherry pies? Well, here we can just multiply 240 by 5. Instead of thinking, we're just going to do it. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because it is 3 pies, right? Media player out of the way? 3, yes. There's an X here. Oh, the X to close off the donation advertisement is still there. I didn't block the X. I just blocked the advertisement itself. That's funny. Oh, it's still there. When I this one's still there when I go up. Horrifying. At least it's blocked most of the time. Okay. This makes sense. Right, yeah, because 3 times 5 is 15. So 240 times 5, 0, 20, carry the 2, drop the 0, 10, add the 2, 12. Yeah, 1,200 cherries. And we have to get this one right. 7 beads and 6 ribbons to make 1 ornament. So initially look like this. Okay. 7 and 6, yeah. Okay, cool. Took fucking forever. Like the entire damn time that I wanted this to take. Fuck. Well, we got 1. And real quick. Love you, uBlock, Origin, or just uBlock, or whichever one I have. I have the more popular uBlock, I guess. But so we're at 100% there. We got to do the fat refresh. And we are now, we can't say 7% yet. But next time we will be able to. I did take fucking forever for those. So I'm not excited about the amount of like how slow I'm going to be for the rest of the 6th grade. This is the furthest I've gotten when it comes to like me just doing early math though, which I think is interesting. Because previous times I've gone through and done the early math stuff, I've usually like fully burnt out by like the 4th grade. Maybe that's what I was experiencing, as well as some of the lag. This time here, also talking a lot more, being a little bit more sociable, because I'm more awake, more alive. We didn't listen to that song today, I don't think. But yep. So close you down. Choking on the black gold. upon which rely axes and the attics to see the cameras in the sky. Fuck, I haven't been checking on updates for Mass Effect. Oh no. Let's just make me big. Just to sit tight, cause somebody will soon arrive. Help is on the way. But it never. It never. I distinctively remember an interaction in like middle school when one of my friends at the time asked me who my favorite band was, and at the time it was nothing. It wasn't Nothing More. I didn't know Nothing More existed in middle school. Even if they did, they probably did. I think so. Yeah, no, they had some music out, but I didn't know of Nothing More at that point. Rise Against was my favorite band at that time. Nothing More has definitely taken the cake for that. And when I said that my favorite band was Rise Against, he had said, I think the comment was something like activist much or something like that, and it's just like, no, not really. Yeah, like their music. I didn't actually like know a lot of what they did. I hope in the years since they ended their partnership with PETA. Because I remember they had some shit with PETA. EA app has an update, so we're running that through. Hopefully it installs, because I know that EA app doesn't like to actually install sometimes. Okay, so there are updates, but nothing for Mass Effect 1. So I don't need to actually run any of these. There's an update to expanded Shepherd Armory for LE2, the LE3 community patch and framework mod. It has an update, and Project Variety for LE3 has an update. Project Variety is my main Mass Effect 3 mod. There's a few other ones, but that's definitely like the main one. But I do have a couple of others in there. But so I'll be able to close that off since we won't need to run in the EA app. Closed itself. So we're going to open it again because it didn't actually perform the fucking download and install. Hate you, EA. That's not what I said. I said hate you, EA. There we are. E. Are you not fucking running the goddamn update? Open the task manager. Is the EA app doing anything? No, it is not. And if it doesn't update, it's not going to want to start the goddamn game. Yes, update the fucking app, you piece of shit. My life for you's been less than kind. Apply the update. Yeah, do it. I'm just starting the goddamn game. I don't fucking care. We'll see if the fucking thing launches. Or if it forces the update. Oh! It might be finishing, actually. Oh my god, it actually finished itself. Are you close? Fucking hell. The Sims 4 doesn't even have an update. Why you want to do this? Excuse me. Should have muted that. But I didn't. Okay, no more music. Starting up Carl. It's been a moment. Carl. 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 I should update the title and everything. Like how there's a bunch of duped entries for Mass Effect 4. It's very cool. It's very boring. Game Capture says any full screen. So we'll see if it wants to work. Nyrene's not stealing my chair, so I am going to sit down for some gamering. My back hurts. Ugh. Legendary Edition is not responding. Hey, there he is. We get to see it a little bit. Oh my god. So we'll see if it actually like maintains the load. Oh, I need to move the camera down. I think something that's unfortunate about the proportions that we need to keep this at, so that like when I flail my arms around, you can see some of that. I do think it is a little bit unfortunate that based on like the sizing, like it keeps the screen smaller than I would want it to be. Because I would like it to be a little bit larger, but I like the borders. I like how it's cut right now, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do feel kind of sad about it. So I was hoping that it was going to recognize that we're here. So we'll force it. Love that. Let me check my messages real quick. Like, just let me check my messages real quick. I need to look at my notifications. I don't know what I have for notifications. I got a couple different ones. Bernino posted this video. That's cool. That's cool. I hope it works out. Oh, Jaws is streaming. That's really cool. I'm almost done. I swear. Hello, it's the first edition of We're Here, a little email for people from Earth. Most emails won't have this little introduction part, but since it's the first time, it felt necessary to explain. Most of you are here because you are subscribed to the Nerd Fighterian newsletter. This is what this is becoming. We want more ways to make stuff with fewer algorithms involved. If you don't like it, we always want to make it super easy to unsubscribe. Just scroll to the bottom and click. Excuse me. But if you want to make sure you get We're Here in your inbox, the easiest way to do that is to reply to this email, which will make the email filters believe that this is a real thing. As a bonus, we'll actually get the reply, so don't be mean. You can just reply with the first words to Smash Mouse All-Star if coming up with something to say is too much pressure. Hank. This week in stuff. Every email will start with some good stuff. Like, for example, John Green is out here trying to make this a very bad week for tuberculosis, Earth's most deadly infectious disease. In an op-ed in the Washington Post, a gorgeous crash course lecture, and a call to decrease the price of TB tests on Vlogbrothers. Vlog Brothers. There we go. Alice stopped on a bench to tie her shoe, and the bench had a recipe for ragu a la bolognese. If anyone makes it, please email us pictures. This Twitter thread on when and how U.S. intelligence shares credible threats of terrorism with adversarial governments contained a number of things that surprised us. Yeah, it makes sense. Here's art from The Oatmeal, inspired by a poem about grief that made us happy. We're here to get hurt. Some British bears took a ride on a swan boat. I don't know why we like this so much, presumably because the bears seem to enjoy it. Akira Toriyama, who created Dragon Ball and a bunch of other stuff, died on March 1st. 45 artists in Peru collaborated on a 110-meter-long, 6-meter-high mural featuring Toriyama's characters. If you are wondering, 110 meters is well over 9,000 centimeters. In fact, it would be exactly 11,000 centimeters. Right? And there's a picture of the bench bolognese. That's cool. There's a lot more to this email that I'm actually happy that I got. I'm glad I signed up for the We're Here newsletter. So, from lowly recreational streamer aqErVOD, thank you, Hank and John Green, for using your money and influence to try to make the world a better place, because it's something that I strive for with any additional wealth that I come encountering with. I like donating it to people. I like trying to support independent artists and a bunch of other things like that. So it's cool to see people who have genuine wealth and success continue to try to use it in a way that helps the world be a little bit better. And of course, they're not tackling every single issue, but that's impossible. Their target of picking something specific that needs attention and helping it has been kind of refreshing, especially in the face of shitheads and worthless individuals like Elon Musk, who should literally just disappear and donate all their wealth to such as what was the organization, the World Kitchen, Elon? Was that the organization that, with barely a fraction of your worth, or at least before you wasted it on Twitter, before you completely ruining the platform, Why not that? Yeah? Okay. Let's play the game. Alrighty then, welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where we have the Armstrong Nebula to look at. And I think maybe like one other place? Like I know we mainly have the Armstrong Nebula, because I'm pretty sure we did the Hawking Etta. We might have, because we've done these. We haven't done the DLC. We haven't done Pinnacle Station, or Asteroid X-57 used to be DLC. I wish I had a mod that delayed X-57 like hard. Pinnacle Station coming up pretty quickly. Like that doesn't like not make sense. Like X-57 immediately showing up, that's weird. I definitely think X-57 should show up maybe like after the second mainline mission. So like you can maybe like if you do Noveria, like of the original 3 where it's Noveria, Pharos, and Liara grabbing, like if you complete 2 of those, then X-57 becomes available. I think that would make a lot more sense. But I do think we only have Armstrong Nebula in terms of like the non-mission locations. We've gone into Horsehead, we've avoided Neveria's cluster. We've gone into the Attican Beta, we've avoided the Pharos cluster. We've gone into the cluster that has Pinnacle Station, avoided it, because this has Tuntal, which is the place where you get Rex's family armor. We've gotten Dr. Stalion, who I think was in the Kepler Verge. And Hawking Etta only had Century, which we've already done. Let's click into it anyway, just to confirm, because I'm dumb at the moment and don't remember. And I don't know why I keep calling myself dumb. I need to stop with this self-deprecation. I've been doing better about it, I think, overall. I recognize when it's happening more frequently. But not remembering something doesn't make you dumb. It just means you forgot. That's close to the correct spelling of that. Yeah, we've landed at press drop. Yeah. Clindagon. Because, right, so if we do this, we'll still get the twinkle, but when we click on it, we shouldn't have a survey. Yep. Okay, yeah. Perfect way of confirming. If you have no surveys, it means that you've done everything there. Yes, and we've done Herschel had Dr. Stalion, and we definitely done Newton. So we just have Armstrong.
Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity.
What?
Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong. We need someone to take them out.
Do we have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say.
They're stealing our beans, Shepard. Our beans. We don't know what they need them for. The robots, they don't need beans, but they keep taking our beans, Shepard. Save our beans.
It could be the first wave.
Let's hope not. Finding Sarah. We're transmitting all of them.
Okay, so there'll be another cluster that shows up like right here when we're basically done. So I'm going to start here and just come on down. So we're starting up over here. And since we had that that funky fresh Geth energy, we're going to be bringing Tali. Not even for story reasons, it's just because of powers. Not the Geth incursion. No survey. Survey? Survey says target insignia. Wow. Something in the sun? Nope. It's just those. One scan and a Geth incursion. Very cool. Petra was trying to get people organized today for some speedrun Verm sessions But two of the Exmalite and now's time for cake won't be available. So we haven't gotten it like now's time is cake. I'm just gonna say cake. Cake and I Cake and I have been able to do some preliminary checking of the correct Asgraz maps. The first one is going to fucking suck. Speedrunning that one as like a single player is one of the, like the worst experiences. I did a run through to just confirm stuff. We're gonna go this way. I did some like preliminary checking to just to confirm that like what are some routings, what are some suggestions I can do to help out the rest of us sort of synergize correctly for it. And then Cake and I went through, oops, and did like another like info sesh in terms of like evaluating the routes at hand and seeing what sort of things we could do. I just got to go basically straight right. I think this is the dinosaur head, which is a reference that I don't understand. But yeah, the first correct Asgraz map is going to just suck. The finale of that one is ass. Getting to that point, very fine, pretty efficient even. Oh, ancient debris. I completely disagree. That's not ancient debris. That's literally just a sensor sitting out of nowhere. But go off. The dinosaur's over here then. Oh, I missed. It's in this hole right here. Why did my phone flash? Vaseline sausage. Mr. Sausage. You don't have to do that to yourself. You know? I'm gonna turn my sound on also, in case I get a phone call. I will be breaking for lunch with Petra. Where, oh, it's right there. Whoa. Oh, is that supposed to be like a Predator reference or something like that? Is that what it is? Probably not. Because like, seems to be from another world, Apex Predator type thing. Doesn't matter. Is that a crash probe? I think it's just a funny, it's a funny bit to me. I don't care what anyone else thinks or feels about it. It's funny. Check the map again. Again. Did I run? Oh, I did run on top of it. Again, I don't recommend that you use the map mod if you haven't played the game before. Because I feel like, even though it is kind of annoying and jittery and like things like that, I still think that it is a better experience the first time playing to just actually have to find everything. And it's easy to grid this, right? I showed it during the initial playthrough with Carl that it's easy to grid. You get to a point to where you're almost at the edge of the map and you just sort of drive down. You just drive down, and then you drive up and you drive over, and you'll see literally everything. You'll even see the middle, because you don't need a, like, my cursor being over here is already too close. It's probably something more like this in terms of how far like you need to be out. So like it's pretty easy to grid it out to be able to see everything. And I find that like in the first playthrough, it is worth the like wasted time of just sort of like chilling out, experiencing the worlds. When replays, this gets tedious as fuck. I remember what's going on here. We're gonna go up over that ridge and we're gonna get shot at by some turrets. What was I talking about before? I don't know. Oh, there's the rock. Yeah, I was looking right at it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've when it comes to my Mass Effect fanfiction that I want to write, where I'm basically rewriting the entire game series. I don't know why I went there. Where I basically want to rewrite the whole story. I have not made too much progress with that. I've done some sort of stuff. There's one way of approaching it that I explored, and I think I want to use some of it, but I don't want to have that be like the main way that I go about working it. Which is basically like the way that I was wanting to get some ideas down was processing it as a sort of like as like a written transcript of audio diaries, and I want to do that for some portions. Like I think it would be a worthwhile way of getting some first person perspective with some of the situations, and like hit more of that personal feel that I feel like is lacking from some of the content from the game. Oh, 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 oh. Get the fuck out of the fucking view. God damn. I hit fucking Q. Now I did hit I'm gonna hit Z just to make sure that no one tries to run off. God, that was I don't know why I like hitting Q to try to zoom in. I don't know what that is, because that's what's been going on there. Interesting. Which way am I pointing? Up, I fell. Oh, I got this. Hey, no. Rude, rude. Can't just magically stand back up like that. You just gotta get bullied. Get bullied. No, bad. Get bullied. Up, I'm stuck. Oh.
One down.
We're both stuck. But yeah. In the like doing like the transcripts of the audio diary thing, like it was helping to get some characterization down, to get some ideas manifested, but I don't think it's going to be a good way to write what I want to do. And one thing that's going to be a bit of a challenge is I do want to include original dialogue from the games that I think is still going to be great. It does the characterization well. I want to flesh out some of the interactions that you get, just like first-hand type of things. I want to add more life to it, and it's going to be too much. Especially because like the idea of this is I don't know why when it comes to like fanfic that the two major things that I've ever dabbled into them, this project and one that I originally had for like Homestuck a while ago, which I'm not going to do. I don't like anything that I've heard about what they've done with Homestuck 2. I don't care. So that project's dead. If I save anything from it, I will remove everything Homestuck related, but that will be hard because it was necessary. Like, it would be very hard to do that with any justice to the original version. So, but both examples just huge projects. So I don't know why I keep doing that to myself, where when it comes to fanfic, I make my projects just be huge. Well, going the wrong way. I think what it is mostly is I want an excuse to write what I would hope the original ending of Mass Effect 3 to be, and what I wish they had done instead. But let's go on. We've only done one planet. It's been like 30 minutes. Lithium-ion batteries need to be outmoded. It needs to be more like research and study going into the creation of better batteries, instead of just acting like that lithium ion is the end all be all for battery technology. I'm gonna bring you. There might be some instances that we get out of the van, but probably not many. So I think there's like maybe two that we would be getting out. This is an outside one. We'll be grabbing this last, so we're going to go up and around. Do that, I think. Climbing up to this sucks. Falling down to it is pretty good. So, oh yeah, no, it's one of these. So let's do this real quick. We're going to go whoop. Okay, so we're already curving. You see that? So we're gonna get the height that we need. We're gonna fall a little bit. Then we're gonna fall a little bit. Then we're gonna, yeah, there we go. There we go. There it is too. Cool. What is guys on? Switch you that. A new hand touches the beacon. So we want to go like that way a little bit. Do it. No, no, fuck, no. Yeah. Just fall. As they say, suck my ass. Is that a crash probe? Nice. I think the first time I tried it, I think I tried WASDA for it, and when I found out that you can use the mouse and just click to like go forward, it was a complete game changer. Which is having new episodes airing right now on Dropout.tv. I'd absolutely take a sponsorship for Dropout.tv. Oh, hi there. Excuse me. Oh, this is not the one with just turrets. Ow. That hurt. Did I destroy that? Yeah, I did. Let's go over here real quick. Peekaboo. Oh, what is in the way there? Why is that solid trash floating in the air? Get off of me. Oh my god. Whatever I did there was not good with my one explosion at the center. That's fine. The Geth array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FDL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, no. We're going to go down here, which this is probably where they wanted us to come up because it's basically a road. Not even basically, this just is a road. And we're going to get that rock over there, which is kind of, it's more rocky shaped, so it's not cobalt, it might be gold. Whoopsie. Whoa. Sick jump. Whoa. Hello. Is gold. Cool. I'm a bit of a geologist myself. No. We're going to go around the left side of this rock, just because it's easier to travel. Ugh. And he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day. Duck Song 4 came out. I have not seen it yet. But I do think that it's a good thing to have in the world. Unless it's bad. Whoopsie. Oh, you didn't see me. Excuse me. Why aren't you dying? Okay, there we go. Did you? Oh, hold on. Did you snipe me? Why did you not die? Your aim is so good. Where are you? Is this the one with, oh. Is this the one with the dropship that just does infinite enemies? It's not infinite. It will eventually leave. And you get more XP if you just... Get more XP if you just take these guys out.
That's number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Maybe it's a time-based thing. I don't think you get to destroy it. I think it just leaves when you do enough damage, but I normally just farm XP. Uranium. Wow.
I'm on my way.
Cool. I'm glad. You know, Witali, I really needed that. Let's get the last one. What's the planet that I normally skip one? I think it's a planet that has thorium creepers. I just... Ooh. I can easily fly up, but I'd rather just sort of drive up since I'm already here. It would be very easy to accidentally, like, overshoot this. So, we'll try not to. We're going to angle ourselves basically on top of it and just slowly bring ourselves down to this little platform. Nice. Damn. Now. Right before crashing. Oh. Dispatcher notified me of anything just yet. No. They're so friggin' silly. Really silly? Watermelon. Atuba. Survey says heavy metal. Survey says heavy metal. Survey says fuck you, you've already gotten to. Survey says fuck you, you've already gotten to. Survey says fuck you, look at this pretty planet. Survey says. Medallion. Carbonaceous. Okay, Antibar. 2 suns. Wow. Wow. Oop. Ba-doop. You can take a fat nap. I might end stream when Petra and I get lunch, because I don't know if I'll be back in like a timely manner, and I'd rather there not be like an hour and a half of the BRB screen. Actually, one moment. Nexus mods. Mass Effect. Searching Thresher. There are no mods that target the Thresher mods. Okay. Because I want a mod that removes the warning because it's so boring that they put a warning of any kind. Genesis be gone? Does that mean that you just... I do like the idea of the Emily Lives mod. It's just, it doesn't work fully, and I don't think it's supported with Project Variety. So I haven't done that. I haven't done any cosmetic things. I don't care about skipping the mini games. I like them for the most part. I don't care about Miranda's ass. It's cool to see Project Variety make its way into the because I always organize these most downloaded all time instead of like endorsements or anything like that. And it's really cool to see Project Variety break it into the second page because this thing used to be pretty hidden. And it's so cool. So cool. So cool. Conrad remembers. Whoa. Whoa. I almost got the early recruitment mod for LE2, but I found that like it would goof some things and ended up just not caring. Casual hubs might be a good option. I think I do want to get casual hubs. So there's a few more updates that Nexus Mods is mentioning versus what the mod manager. The mod manager is normally like pretty good. So I'm not gonna actually check it out. Do. Womp womp womp. Infinite fuel is unnecessary. Juicy and juicier reshades. No fucking care. I don't want there to be I don't want there to be no skill check for loot. What I would want there to be is that because again I want to do the like the hacking thing because I'm a fucking shithead and I like doing them. But instead what I would want is that as you level up those abilities, it like hard ones are hard, but when you level it up, maybe hard ones get to like the medium level or maybe all the way to easy. Ever thought about that? Maybe what happens is that like what you can do is that maybe the easy ones, maybe those ones become automatic, right? But when you level up to certain tiers, excuse me, what can happen is that say the easy ones become automatic. Excuse me, the medium ones can drop to being easy puzzles, and the hard ones would drop to, say, medium puzzles. That's what I would like, so that you can still just do them for any character without leveling them up and having squads that don't have it, but it makes it easier to do them otherwise. Like that's what I would want. Now I wonder, like, does this one allow you to still do? Because this doesn't explain. Like, this doesn't explain, like, do you still do? So apparently, like, this stopped working at some point. 2 years ago. um. So. And it was reported as like not working in November last year without so maybe it's fine. So I might try this out. The mod no skill check required for loot, because what I assume that will do is I can that I still play the mini games, because it says it's compatible with skip mini games, which means like it just removes the skill check. You can still do it. So I might do that for like future games. So I might install that to the list, even though it doesn't matter anymore for this playthrough, because I don't think you can respec in this game. I don't think so anyway. Congratulations on your singularity and your shield boost. If everyone's weapon's fucking fine. So I'm going to go to the left and deal with that. Oh, I remember this one. I do actually, like, giving the warning is so boring. Sorry, I hit the tilde button. But like, this is one of the cool ones, because like, there's a structure in the distance there. There's the car in the middle with the shit going down. Like, the scene is so cool. And then have the fucking thing, have the in-map indicator telling you that you gotta watch out. I think it's so boring. It's so boring. I should just open with... Not that way, not that way, not that way. It's coming for me. Oh no, he wants my jimmies. Where are you going this time, buckaroo? You're coming this way? You want my jimmies? Too bad. You're all the way over there? No matter. Uh-oh. Let's go around the other side of it. We're going to get a little too close, but that's okay. I'm going to go up and around, skip that one. This is going to be challenging because I put myself in a bad position for this last one. And it's also in a terrible spot too. It's like I missed it. Oh, he's close. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away from me. Back away, back away, back away. Back away from me. Thank you for turning around. Don't come right for me. Holy shit. Haha, you're gonna still shoot me if I stay here. And you're dead. Okay, good. Fuck. Because on they're still pretty manageable in terms of encounters, right? But you're not letting me shoot the dead Geth. I can shoot the dead body. That's awesome. The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapon fire. The Geth have been mangled by the Thresher Maul. At least they got what was coming to them. Fat frames. Wow. The last time I interacted with something kind of like this, it give me some like a flashbang and a story from my ancestors. Prothean data disk. Maul's victims likely going after it. I think what I normally do is hook down, go boop, boop, boop. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and do that. Turn around. I love this these frames, right? It's just like, should I turn off? Should I turn off VSync and just enjoy the fat screen tearing? Like, it was just so bad. Oh fuck, I'm like way off. Got a notification. I'm going to look at that in a moment. Just let me get over these hills. Who are you? Excuse me. Wah. So and see. Mercury? Disagree. Nice. Yeah, just gotta. It's on the other side of that rock. Like, on the other side of this. I was gonna check my notification. Who messaged me? The Dwayne. That's not the notification that chimed, though. Not sure what that one was. Today's lunch includes ramen, leftover pasta, it's the batteries. Yeah, just keep going straight. Is there a mod that fixes the fucking frame rate issue? Also, what the fuck is that flashing that keeps happening? I think it has to do with the frame rate. Yeah, because there's like a gust of like snow drift in the screen animation, the overlay that they do. And so then when the frame rate fucks up and that is part of it, it just basically acts as a white flash on the screen. That's just great. Is that a crash probe? It is. Whoops. Do. That was close. Are you close? We gotta go over there. Or at least like the overlay is like directional, so that's like at least interesting. Perch. Oh. Braking distance was a little bit longer. No, I'm stuck. My fat ass got stuck in the doorway there. If I remember correctly, is it right there that has a little entrance? Yeah, right there. I wasn't even close to hitting that guy, actually. Excuse me. Just pardon me. Oh no, they're coming down. They're going to drop another one on me. Oh no, this one just also has an infinite. So this one has a big boy there.
Just one more outpost left.
Is that the tantalizing gameplay that you all crave? I know it's what I crave. It's not. I'm actually really excited to finish the trilogy in like 10 years and play Andromeda again for the first time in a while. Cool. Oh, is okay, now it's working. It just seemed like it wasn't working for a moment. Am I close enough? Yep. Just one more location. Wow. Survey says matriarch writing. Survey says fuck you. Survey says light metal. Survey says fuck you. Nothing in the sun. No one hidden below, and since there's no asteroid belt, there shouldn't be any flashies. Okay. Oh, and for anyone who cares, the weeklies are going great with Darktide. There is one left, and killing the scabs actually is doing the range kills with scabs. I got the dregs. Also, I found an article to confirm, and it was actually incorrect. The article that I found said that it said specifically that the specials are split between are called scabs or dregs depending on their features. Said that the knight, like if it kind of looks like it might be a knight, those are the scabs. If it kind of looks like a if they wear yellow, then those would be dregs, but they contextualize it specifically within the specials only. But that's inaccurate because the normies are also scab or dreg. Always you. Let's bring Kaden along. Kaden. Boy, is that also Mars? Oh. Is that also a picture of Mars? I think so. It's just none of the canyon. I think what I normally do. So I've done it a couple of ways. I've gone boop, warp, and then warp, badoop. I think last time I went warp, badoop. So let's go the other way. Let's go left first. So how are you? You doing well? Hope you are. I've gotten a little seepy. Which, like, is a good reminder of that. Is that a crash probe? No, that's a fucking corpse. Is that corpse husband? The burned corpses, evidently a mom and pop independent salvage team, show signs of close range hits from Geth heavy particle beams. Well, apparently all the goodies were stolen because I can't take anything. Oh yeah, we now have Kaden. Toggle that helmet off. Wait, no, I think it already had it off. So we'll see. Oh, they gave you stasis. Those cowards. Wait, that was me. Now I have stasis. Yeah, they already gave you stasis and they made it worse. I don't like stasis. It's just shields, right? That's giving you shields at this point, right? Yeah. It's right over there. Should be wearing my solar glasses. Are you decked out for the solar eclipse? We bought glasses. Need to mail a pair. One of our friends wants a pair. Even though they're cheap, doesn't want to buy them, so we're gonna mail one. Wow. Yeah, there's no other packages. In north, some more. Wow. Huh, my elbow hurts. Weird. What I like about this current mosaic as well, I think I probably mentioned it before, but I like that my shithead faces are still pretty visible. That's pretty good for me. It's pretty good for me. Quite like it. Hey, is that a crash probe? An escape pod. It's going to give me a medallion, I think. Feels right. Yep. So the scavenging mom and pop scavenging place. Which they only had a tent for their car, right? They didn't. There's no actual other structures there, so I think that's odd. Let's take the road, shall we? Let's make life easy and take the road. God, the lagginess is fat and fresh. Not fat and fetid, but fat and fresh. Oh, this is the one with an actual building. Yeah, no, so this one would be a little bit more interesting. I normally end here. No, I don't. I think I used to try to end here, but it's just not fast. This is one that I like as like the final one that you do, like like this situation here. I think it's really cool. All right, hit you with that fat save. So if that we fuck up, I don't have to redo the whole damn planet, because as you saw, it did not auto save when we entered. There's a lot of containers. Only like 2, I think, we can open. Maybe 3. Boom, 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 boom. No, I think it might just be the 2. Yeah, just the 2. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. My cursor was not where I thought it was initially. It's just that, right? It's just those. Yeah. My back hurts. You stop slouching. Caden, get out of my fucking way. Let's do a lift. And this one managed to miss my lift, even though the lift is thick and wide. There's nothing ever over here, but sometimes there is. Whirr. My best. They got those guys in the back that have suddenly appeared. Just do that real quick. You guys got that. Or you don't. Are there? Oh, yeah. Dude, a fucking savant? One moment. Excuse me. Yes, thank you. What I got for you? You can have my prodigy. I don't have anything there. We got anything for this? Honestly, that would be better right now. For you, anyway. I think I did buy that. I just never gave it to you. Just give you as much shield as possible. Oh, fucking Colossus, I haven't given the... Don't have a higher shield medical increase yet. Medium armors are always trash. We'll move those to trash. Because this is going to be too good for everything. I'm going to keep all of those for now. Do I have an upgrade to these? I do. Do that. Click back into here. And we'll just mark each of these so that they'll be easier to sell out. Sell off, rather. Got way too many of those at this point. Probably get rid of all of these. I don't like the stiletto. It fires like ass. Oh yeah, Tolly. Babe. I have a better tungsten for you? I do. Let's give you that, and let's just give you a combat sensor. Why not? And do I still have the assault rifle one? I don't. Damn, girl. Let's give you the brawler. Give you the cryo. Rail extension. Connect stabilizer. Cool. So there's a big boy that's giving out some blocking energy closer to the front. I can tell because when I get close to the wall, or maybe not. Is it bugged? It likes to bug. Okay, well, when I was closer to the wall, I was doing some blocking of my radar. Excuse me, guys. Even though there are enemies nearby, but they're not engaged, so I should be able to do another save, and I might do that. Thank you. Did they despawn? No, they're still there. Okay. That was just very odd. Fat save. Would it be fucked up and crazy if I accidentally hit pop out? Nice. Nice, and we're going to come around the other side. Just let me, go wham. Why are you guys not using any of your powers? Is that still turned off? I don't think so. Cool. Yeah, I'm just going to keep hitting auto. I'll let the game figure out what it wants me to be doing. Because I really don't care at this point. I have the things I want. But options, gameplay. You're supposed to be using all your powers, so why aren't you? Yeah. Okay. So let's back to my sniper rifle, because I like using this as my primary. Remember, this is, I think it should have flashed up. This should be the second. Let's do this. And still running towards us. That's great. Ow. Can you guys fucking get out of the goddamn way? Like, oh my god. Let me get over here. Canyon will be fine. Where are you at?
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say
Something's wigging
inside
out.
the star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use this signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
I wonder what the sound is. We have a problem. I think they destroyed. I think the Mako is actually destroyed. And if we get into it, they'll do a critical mission failure. So we're going to save real quick and see if that's real. Because if it is, what button is it? R? Yeah, there it goes. I have had an issue before with the game where outside of combat, the Mako takes so much damage that getting into it causes a critical mission failure. So that's why I saved like that. I didn't realize that they were using the Mako so successfully to ward off taking damage from shots, and Caden still goes down. He sacrifices the Mako and still goes down. That's so crazy. Excuse me. Where to now? A little bit north right. Come on, you can get through there. Yeah, you got this. Yeah. A little bit too right, maybe. Whoa, dude, sick. Wow. We did have a sick 540 going on there. It's no 900 though. Is that a crash probe? That's a nice hole. Nice. And then up, but a little bit left. It's real bright right there, yeah. Maybe a little bit more left. All right. Are we going to hear them? Not in range to hear them. Nice. Let's go up this hill a little bit. See if we hear them there. No, it's not giving us it. Somewhere around here is the Arachni song. We're done, right? Yeah. Okay. We didn't get a critical mission failure. Always cool. And we have the one location left. We might have to call it there because of lunch. We were watching them actually, and we were both kind of disappointed that we didn't remember Nebula's name. I remembered Karen Gillian. Like, I remembered her name, but I could not remember Nebula's name. The end of the survey says, funny haha. So I see you at the top. I think that was the only one though. Yeah, the flash at the top is the only one that we have. Wait, one more time? Yeah, it's the only one. I use peripheral vision to see it. So like I'll stare usually more blankly near the middle. Usually lose focus and vision so that it's easier to end up focusing on any sort of like additional noise that pops up surrounding, because if I am focusing too immediately on something like actually like that may take my attention away from the outside. So Natoban. I remember you. Solgrim. Hey, Solgrim's a little hot. Solgrim's a little hot. It's a little toasty. It's a little warm. But after Solgrim, probably going to call the stream there. I think we've hung out, yeah. Everyone but Garrus. Gonna go boop doop doop. Might grab those and then just finish there. Yeah, I might just do the full wrap around. A little bit bottom right. We gotta climb up into a bowl. Here's the bowl. Already a wee bit damaged. This is a perfect start to the sesh. Oh, I'm a little bit off center. Which sucks. This hill sucks. Nice. Is that a crash probe? Did I also get more injured from that landing? That's wild. It's an Asari capsule. Do a barrel roll. Didn't do a barrel roll. At least not successfully. So we need a little bit to the right as we travel yonder directions. Whoa. Whenever I do need to heal the Mako, I do think it's interesting that I've kind of like, I'm still stuck in like the old habit of, oh, you can't move when you do it. And this, I forget that, is that a crash probe? It is. Oh, dude, that was a sick barrel roll. Like that was awesome. But I forget that Legendary Edition allows you to move while you're repairing. Which again, they didn't need to do that. The challenge of like, oh, you can reheal, but normally like after combat, not usually like very successfully if you do it in the middle, I think was something that made those encounters harder and therefore more worth it. Like, especially when it comes to like the Thresher Maul, like there's technique and you need to be good and consistent with it. Especially with the, like the fucking tentacle things, right? They fucking kicked ass. You're in that crack. You're right there, and you're in like the wall. Magnusum. Alright, so we gotta go north so that we can drive by the encampment, get the other two things, and then just finish up in the hole. Now here, I'm not excited to do all the driving that's needed, so I'm going to see if I can get like a good sort of angle here. No, that's bad. That was going to be a bad direction. I'm already too angled up for this to work, and I'm out of angle. I'm going to get into the out of bounds zone. Let's try to reset here. Yeah. Not angled enough, and I'm too much in this direction. Actually, apparently I'm perfect. Oh, don't miss it. Because I feel like it's on top of this. Is it? Yeah, it's right there. Cool. Now, we're not hacking the rock. What we're doing is we are programming the beacon. It's definitely what's going on there. So just head straight in this direction. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, my God. Are those the reactions that will have adults watching me? No. But children aren't allowed here, so. In the words of Moyasi, fuck off. Oh no, the friend. Oh shit. Okay. It'll eventually be easy to drive. Oh, I need to go down. I need to go that way. Woo. Oh yeah. We're on a drop in. Am I a little bit to the right? Like, what the fuck? Really? Okay, fuck you. I guess I'll just fucking drive instead of have fun. It's not even over the ridge. It's literally just over this rock, I think. Yeah. One moment. No. Haha, I missed. Or rather, you missed. You missed. Yeah. No, I didn't miss. No, that was all you. You missed. It's perfectly fine to bully the Colossuses and the Armatures. It's perfectly okay. It's encouraged even. Oh, there's a level up. Oh no, you just had a level up. There you go. There's the equipment. Oh, yeah, let me just trying to fucking hide it from me. Let me just yeah. Let's go over to you. Yeah, you're already fat and fresh. You already got something there. That was the only one that I got in here, yeah. So you're fine there. How are these? That's actually better than what the fuck you have. But let's give you this one because that's probably better. Yeah, it is. And having you with a 7 is going to be better than most things. I do want actually accuracy and damage sounds great for you. Sure. Yeah. Striker. Do I have a better striker for you? No. Is that a... Okay, I'm not using the equalizer anymore, so you can have my equalizer. We haven't had any improvements there. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. No, this is good. Yeah. And since we've done the rest of the planet, fucking hell. Let's steal a stalker for us. Let's just steal that. What is that? Cool. I don't think it was a prime, but was it a prime? As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds beyond the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. How do we know? Cool. Thanks. The door up there is closed. We'll go up there anyway for goodies reasons, but let's actually go ahead and run up since the door is definitely closed. Yeah, right. So, anything up here? Gotta check around. Oops. Oh, wow. Look at that. Ooh. Wow. Hey guys. Oh, strong. Ooh, excuse me. Wow. I missed. Oh, wow. Not the things I wanted out of that, but that's okay. Nice. Heavy human, cool, I guess. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. You don't have anything to say? Oh, yeah, okay. Why are you? Oh, it's because I told you to stand there. You don't have anything to say? Okay. No one has anything to fucking talk about. I get it. It's fine. It's whatever. There's nothing else here. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's so close. You can almost taste it. I think it's interesting how the skybox works. Hi, Shepard. I was hoping you could come down and see me in engineering when you have a moment. I wanted to talk to you about the Geth data we retrieved on Solcrum. Kilasalai, Talizora Naraya. Any other messages? No, we'll have one from Hackett when we hit the shit, I think. We're gonna go down. We're gonna talk to Tali. Talk to Tommy. Okay. Not Tali, but Tommy. You want to talk about Dr. Salion?
I wanted to thank you. What for, Garrus?
For everything.
I've thought a lot about what you've told me.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about Dr. Salion too.
It's cool.
I realized it wasn't because of what he did to those people.
Uh-huh.
He escaped under my watch, and I didn't like that. And then it became personal.
Is that it?
Mean nothing until you I'm going back to CSEC. I think I can
Really?
make a difference.
Uh-huh.
Reapply for Spectre training, but I'll do it right. I won't compromise. If the people I'm sworn to protect can't trust me, then I don't. I'm glad you see it that way.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
We'll hug and make out.
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
You know it.
You ever go on any missions?
We'll make out also.
before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No. But I've had my share of adventures.
Do say.
Do you remember any that
A
stick out?
few. What?
What an ass.
What did he want
He
you to
wanted
do?
me to erase his past.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
His friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
I can see why that might
What?
give you.
No. Alina, we met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
Which one of you made it first?
It was a tie. I brought back his head. She got the rest of it. As far as I know, we both got paid.
That's funny.
Anyway, when I told Alina about
Anyway.
Diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what did you do?
Well, I was going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, she chose some old Solarian space station. It always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days, I went through that station, used my entire store of ammunition, had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons. By the 3rd day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone.
Completely ruins the station. Yeah.
She'd locked herself in the med labs.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. And just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news and collect my pay. But before I got halfway there, Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve it. At least for a bit longer.
Stuff on Patreon. Cool.
What about the diplomat? He wanted
I
her
told
dead.
him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had.
Yup.
A little boring, but credits are credits.
How long have you been at work?
Long enough. It's good work. It doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy
Sure.
it.
I don't know if we had that conversation with like the mercenary war,
My own.
but we've done the rest of these.
Very small.
So long, Rex.
Shepherd. Cool. More conversations with those two. I think a mod fixes, I don't think the game fixes it. Maybe the Legendary Edition fixes it itself, but I think there's a mod that stops you from having the infinite thank you conversation with Garrus. Instead, it will just be like, hey, how are you? And you can't say anything else after that. Hi, Tolly.
I need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those
Yep.
Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance control?
Yep.
I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet.
Yep.
Those files have information to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away.
Mhm.
I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Saren. But my people need this.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time.
Yep, yep.
This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt. One I can never repay.
No, I should.
The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until
I
Saren.
never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Thank you for the one Paragon. That's funny. Squad, where are you going to stick this point? In your ass. Actually, leveling up lift makes sense. Like, we don't need this at all, and improving it really doesn't do anything. It just takes someone out of action for a couple of seconds, which is fine. What is it? You want to tell me? 12.5 seconds, yeah, so, like, it doesn't need to go up any further, so I should probably go ahead and do this on my own instead of risking them dumping anything here. I don't really care about this. Yeah, I don't really care. But we'll bring that up, and then we'll eventually bring this up, I think. Although, it might make sense to go ahead and finish out this, since I used the sniper rifle more than anything else. So we'll probably bring this up, probably bring that up. Let's see, I'm level 42. There's 60 levels, which means we have 18 to go. So we have 4, 8. That's 5, so 13. Yeah, so we'll be able to do that. We have 5 more to eat anywhere we want, so probably just go bam, and then maybe like that. I don't know. Maybe just dump it somewhere else, like maybe here. Like, actually, leveling up barrier would probably be better than necessarily leveling up the pistol all the way. Damage reduction is always good. And leveling up the barrier. So these will actually be goals. The pistol I won't worry about bringing up as much. Where am I? Oh yeah, I'm leaving. Actually, let's go ahead and just sell some junk. We'll sell a lot of this. We'll sell the 6s.
Let's see what you bet.
Go ahead and hit that. Then we'll go sell, 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 sell. We're going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. There might be actually applicable level ups with those. Should I? We don't need all of these connect buffers. I'm going to keep medical interfaces. Did I see shredder rounds yet? No, they're there though. Like the equalizer, hammer can get gone. Take out the striker. Firestorm's pretty good. Take out the hurricane. Katana's pretty good. I have so many of those. Take out the tornadoes. Take out the Avenger sniper rifles. Most of those. Take out these. Leave those. We'll leave that. We'll leave the scimitar. We'll get rid of the storms and the lancer. I hate the stiletto, so out of spite, getting rid of those. Get rid of the rest of the pistols too. We're gonna leave these. Gotta leave that. Holy shit! And the rest we'll keep, except, actually, hold on. That's all you. Yeah, we'll just leave the rest of these. Actually, well, get rid of you. And I think I already have one of these installed. I think it's actually the incendiary, but I forget. So we're just going to leave it there like that. We're just going to leave it there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, we're going to call it there. I can pee. I can fight. Petra will be finished up her stuff soon. I might be back with one later, but probably not. We'll just kind of call it there for today. Not a very long one, even though we started early. I will hop on here just in case.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this gap incursion was bigger than we thought.
Yep.
They were probably... We're increasing. Nice job, Shepard.
Okay. And in terms of progression and story, like Navarian Pharaohs both work out well. And so it doesn't really matter, but I think we'll do Pharaohs first, but we'll probably I would say next time we'll knock out X-57 and I don't want to go into this because we might. No, we won't. I don't think it triggers anything just going to the system. It will trigger something as we go to land, or maybe interact with the planet or the destination. Yeah, so we're good there. So Terra Nova. I don't think there's any surveys here. Just lore in the planets. Yeah. So here, this will be X-57 will be where we start the next session. Let's get into the light. Yeah. There you go. Imagine the FOV is a little bit further out. But yeah, so grab a short one. Made distance. Again, might be on later for more Carl. But there's a good chance not. We'll see. But yeah, so wanted to be able to roll them out. So there we are. But yeah, so then to everybody watching now and anyone watching in the future, take her now and bye bye then. Poop. I'll show you. I'll show me doing the save. Yeah. I usually hide